There we go.
And Coffee is actually live now.
Yay!
Yay!
I'm somehow productive. Hi.
Hello.
Hi, everybody. Sorry, it's a little bit of a late start today. Guess who put their alarm on and then turned it off when it went off and then went back to sleep?
Mm-hmm.
It was this bitch.
I feel like I've done it at least once. Not recently, but I've done it.
Wait, what?
You know, that whole set an alarm, proceed to turn off alarm, and
To go back to
sleep through.
sleep. I didn't even mean to go back to sleep. I was like, okay, alarm's going off. Let's try and get up. Next thing I know, I'm waking up an hour and a half later. Oh, that happened.
Yeah. I feel like I did that once, like in high school, and I immediately got yelled at for it.
I mean, it happens to all of
Again.
us at one point or another.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're just that tired, you need more sleep.
Mischief, please mind your business. I'm just trying to hatch an egg.
Egg.
Squirtle!
Ooh,
In
wisp.
It's actually very fitting.
I found a wisp when I wasn't even looking for one.
Congratulations!
Apparently there's only 2 left in this area now.
Like I said, congratulations!
Yee.
I need to mark this.
But I actually like the colors of this Decidueye.
The shiny or the normal?
The Hisuian.
Yeah, the
The regular.
quote unquote. Yeah, the quote unquote normal. No, it's actually a really nice design. If anything, I kind of wish that they trimmed the neck fluff a little bit lower so you could actually like see the face.
Mm.
But I'm not the one that designed Pokemon.
Where's the closest
Finally a
lookout?
5-star rate. Okay.
Let's go over. No, I don't want to go over there. I just want
Let's
to
grab
place a marker. There we go.
Annihilate. Oh, that's right. I need to connect online. That means the raid dens might change. Ow! No! Bad dog! Bad mischief! Going into online mode. We are now in online. Yay! Raid dens didn't change. That's good. Change our Pokemon now. We are going to showcase our, well, my shiny Annihilate Kratos. And I always let anybody join up. Mainly because in raids you're timed and there's no way that my builds are fast enough to handle it. Whew, run. Ah. Oh, I need to get some happiness for this.
Okay,
Alright, Luke.
put some stuff away.
So, based on the title, you're just trying to fill out your decks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. thought so, but it doesn't hurt to ask. You just need one more. There we go. So you see that little green check mark? We can get the raid rolling. And yes, there is a chance that there could be a shiny in the raid. And when I say in the raid, I mean that the raid target, so in this case, I really don't want to use this, but the Celsius Moongus could be shiny. But the chances of that are low. Well, at least 3 out of the 4 members are shiny. Cool. Oh, and that Slitherwing is gorgeous. I want one. I want one, but I can't go get it because I'm playing Violet. Alright, we'll do our standard Screech setup. And we will Drain Punch. Actually, no, I think, no. Dang it! I think we'll have to do a heal check, because Spore! Ah! It spored me! No! So yeah, it's technically a waste of a cheer, but if I can clear the status effect, that'll be helpful. I'm not asleep anymore, so... And it's setting up grassy terrain. Okay. This Amoongus is showing some mercy. Not a ton, but enough. Oh, that Drain Punch did nothing. Ow. I'm going to Screech again, actually. Oh, I forgot! If the shield is up, then you can't drop its stats. That's annoying. We got this, though. We got this. Kratos! Wake up! Wake up! Be angry! Yay! Okay, I will admit, I was kind of carried through that fight, but we still got it! It's not shiny, so we don't have to worry about trying to catch it. I had an ability capsule though. Cool! Coffee, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just focused.
Okay. I figure I asked because you're being awfully quiet, and I wanted to make sure that you didn't disconnect.
Yeah, I'm all good.
Alrighty. The next one might be another one for Kratos. Because it's ice type. Ooh! Gimme go. Wait. I think I have 999 Gimme coins!
I'm guessing that means
Which
you can catch a
means
Gimmighoul?
I think I actually have a Gimme on hand, so I can evolve it into Golden Go. Finally! Where? Sorry, I'm kind of fumbling. It's been a while since I've used the search function.
Nah, that's all good.
Goodbye, cleared, cover. No. Here we go. Search. I do! Oh, this is one of the raid Gimme Ghouls. But, if I level it up, and I've got rare candies to do it, I'm just gonna give it one, because I don't know. I don't know if this will actually work. It works! I have a Golden Go now!
Nice.
Granted, he's just gonna be sitting in the box, but still. The fact that I have one is cool, and yes, it's technically a new deck entry for me too. And no, it's not a shiny Golden Go. Which, I'm gonna be completely honest with you, I wish that Golden Go had a better shiny. Like, whether it be the chest color changed, or there was some discoloration on the body or the surfboard, that would imply like rust or age. That would have been cool. That would have been cool. But still, I'm happy. I actually made a little bit of dex progress today.
Yeah.
Which means after Pineco and Slitherwing, all I have to do is get the legendaries. And then, I'll be able to get the shiny charm. And I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys, if I do manage to get the shiny charm, this will be the first time that I've actually had the shiny charm. So there might just be random shinies popping up. Which...
Oh, there's an Alpha Geodude down here.
Be honest. Sorry?
There's an Alpha Geodude down here.
Oh. Big rock.
Very big Geopebble.
But anyway, back to what I was trying to say. If I manage to get the shiny charm in this room, then I might actually start working on shiny living decks. My problem is I don't have enough space at home to store everything. Because I'm also one of those people that if I'm going to do a shiny living dex, I want to make sure that I can get as many as I can from one game. Which if it was one of the individual dexes like Generation 1 or Generation 5, I would want to do that on an original cartridge. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
And we got another egg.
I would like one of the distortions to show up now, please.
Oh, that's right. You're technically. Well, I shouldn't say technically. You're trying to get a. You're trying to get distortions.
It's like where I'm standing right now is where the distortion that I got the fossil Pokemon from happened.
I can sell that X defense because I really don't use X items like all. No fault on the people who do. It's just it's not something that I've used. Ooh, Venom Shock, nice. Okay, if this is gonna be Haxorus again, I'm kind of gonna be miffed. Ooh, ooh. Okay, it's not Haxorus, but it's something just as scary because it gets stab bonus on those moves. And it's also a poison type, so bringing in Torterra is not going to be a good idea. Thankfully, I've got a Dawn fan. Her name is Allie.
Da, 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 da.
Oh. And I'm gonna be honest, I also want to try Scout and Violet competitive at some point.
Yeah.
But I also want to be that person that shiny hunted their entire team. And unfortunately, two of the members that I want to look for, I didn't get outbreaks for today. So I at least want to try to get the training charm so I have a better chance at actually finding them.
Yeah.
And if you're wondering who those two members are, Clodsire and Camerupt. Mainly because I like the idea of doing a sand team. And I've already got my setters in Tyranitar and Sandaconda.
Okay, we're restocked on stuff.
Yay, for restocking!
Still no distortion, though. But it's morning! Where's Boulder
You
Roll?
probably had to teleport in order to get back, right?
I can't teleport if I'm looking for distortions.
So you flew all the way back?
I flew all the way here, yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna Boulder Roll
Sorry,
because...
you're talking to somebody who uses the fast travel in Legends Arceus like the freaking plague.
Oh no, I get it. Like, the fast travel is good because it saves you time. But at the same time, if you do use the fast travel, it resets the timer for distortion, so...
Yeah.
Same thing with sleeping.
Why does sleeping actually affect... No, actually no, that's kind of a stupid question.
I mean, sleeping is also a passage of time, so...
Why do you think I said it was a stupid question? Like, I will acknowledge that I have been dumb.
You're not
Sometimes.
dumb, you're just a derp. Oh, I forgot the Alpha Golem was down here.
This toxicity seed.
Hello, sir. Would you like a sparring session?
I feel bad for the Cerulege. And the reason why is because everyone in this raid, with the exception of the Cerulege, will not take damage from the sandstorm.
Uh-oh. Oh, there goes the Hisui. Never mind.
What did you run into?
A golem. An alpha golem.
And did you want to handle it?
Well, it had fire punch.
Oh. Yeah, that would explain it. Okay, I need to do a heal cheer. Next turn. If I can survive next turn. Static on electric terrain. Okay. I'll take that. Heal chance! Because if I don't, I'm going to die, and that's going to be a problem. Somebody should be able to tear on next turn, which... that could be a good thing.
Is it bad that if I had, like, if Pokemon were a real thing, I'd honestly want a Bastiodon, but not for, like, Pokemon battles, but just to have as a cuddle buddy?
Bastiodon would be nice. I would love to have either a Flareon or an Arcanine.
Though at the same time, Bastiodon could probably handle my weight, so I could probably ride it around.
Dude, Bastiodon could carry you around. Like, easy.
Probably carry my weight and like 2 other people, considering how strong it is. It's just quite small, so I don't think it'd be able to fit.
It's one of those deals of, it could probably carry one person comfortably, but not...
Maybe like a couple of
not
kids.
any more than that,
like a few kids.
The size variations do come into play. Sweet! I got some Urban Mystica, which is awesome. That's what I'm looking for.
Though if you think about it, because Rampardos is a bipedal one, can you imagine the piggybacks it could give?
I'm not entirely sure how you would get onto Rampardos. If that makes sense.
I'm just saying, they might be terrifying, but I think they'd be great with kids.
Well, you would have to teach the kids, like, no, we can't do certain things because that's gonna hurt the Pokemon.
Yeah. It would be the same way as you're teaching, like, your kid not to pull a cat's tail.
Wait. I mean, I'm a kid. And a parent.
But you gotta also remember, like, kids at a young age, they're still learning what a cat is. Hell, a kid that's really young will probably look at a Geodude and be like, oh my god, it's cute!
It's a rock! And Geodude's just like, oh boy.
Is that not a boulder? It's a rock!
Alright, SpongeBob. This looks like a job for Kratos. Mainly because this is also one of the special Bluesky raids, so it's going to fill up relatively quickly. And we're going to get a bunch of Terra Shards from it, which is awesome.
Okay, Decidueye's entry... Need to use more triple arrows.
Need to use more triple what?
Triple arrows.
Oh. I am now being caffeinated, fear me.
Fear the caffeinated burrito.
Mwahaha.
Are you enjoying your new PNG, by the way?
Oh, I love it. They are absolutely adorable.
He's so cute.
Nothing did such a good job. And I know I wasn't in direct contact with them, but I'm happy that they were willing to change the eyes.
Yeah.
Because the first set of eyes was
Soulless. So empty inside.
Yeah, it was a little off. Now, keep in mind, it was still adorable, just
Oh yeah.
not quite.
Not quite what you were imagining.
No. No.
But for anyone who's out there and wants to get commissions, please be open with your communication with your commissioner.
Or at least the person who is connected to said.
Yeah. If you don't like something, just be polite and ask if it can be changed.
Yep. Because 9 times out of 10, if you're willing to be if you're willing to be polite with the artist, they're going to do what you ask them to do. Don't need the Bluesky. I just need the tarot cards. Also, make sure that you are paying the artist. Just to be clear, 9 times out of 10 they're actually doing this to make money.
Do not pay the exposure because exposure does not pay for food. Or bills.
Most of the time, the exposure does not pay for food or bills.
Or car gas.
Or literally any other expense needed to survive. You can also give them exposure after that, but the main point
pay them. They did hard work. Please pay them. Though a lot of them will take payment anyway before the job anyway. Either that or they'll do like a half and half.
Most quote-unquote artists I've seen, it's been full price. Hello, Passinian! Passinian's a fighting type, so I've gotten just the Pokemon.
I think it also depends on if they're
bringing vanilla.
It also depends on the skill level of the artist, because a lot of ones that do like really, really high quality art, they'll usually say like, you get a certain amount of changes, and then once we're past a certain point, then you pay the second half. Whilst others will take the whole thing right off the bat, because if something goes wrong, then they can say, hey, we can refund you this, or if the person is like not nice to the artist, for example, they usually have like a term of service, so like if you're not nice to them, they have full right to keep your money in some cases, depending on what happened.
Depending on what happened, and keep in mind that the artist also does have the right to say no to the thing that you want them to happen.
Yes.
In which case, okay, find another artist.
There are many of us out there.
I say us because I kind of used to be one. I haven't picked up a pen in ages.
And if you have the time and material, you can learn it yourself if you want. But yeah, that's just kind of our public service announcement.
PSA, respect your artists.
Mm-hmm. Oh, please don't bring the tea-jar. Ah! They brought in the tea tower. I'm gonna get screwed by sand. If Raichu cannot get this raid done, I'm gonna bring in Carmella, who is my level 100 Garganical. And she is very pretty. Or at least, I think she is very pretty.
Hey, actually worked today. I got a follow from Noah.
Like, Cyrano Noah?
Yeah, Cyrano.
Ah! Hi, friend.
How did I not follow you before? I don't know, man.
Also, hello, Noah.
Well, you're following me now. You can't get rid of me. You're stuck with me now.
You honestly think we would have it any other way?
Nah. How goes the Poke Adventure? It's going good. I'm currently just, doing Decidueye's entry for their moveset. While Sam over there is, hatching eggs.
Hatching eggs. Hatching eggs, doing raids.
I'm currently just doing this whilst I'm waiting for a distortion to arrive.
Which can be anywhere from 15 to 45 minutes.
Yep.
So...
Catching eggs. Okay, Laura. What?
Yes! Okay.
I don't get that. What? Huh?
We have a Final Fantasy Cross Pokemon D&D game. Which my character is actually a breeder in.
Okay.
So, yeah. Hey, hatching eggs is not out of character for this.
He also says, also, I'm sorry I passed out last night. That's alright.
And when did you pass out, dude? Oh, in regards to the DM or the or the actual game?
Am I speaking? I
Yes,
should be speaking. In game? Hold on. Let me check. Let me check the stream.
In-game. No, Coffee. I can see your chat. He's talking to me.
Oh, okay.
No, dude. It's fine. Shit happens.
No, wait, they're right. Why am I not coming through?
Oh wow. Check the volume controls. Also, this Passimian is kicking my butt.
Properties.
I have 2 shiny versions of you. Leave me alone. Which reminds me, I need to set up trade time with Darkus, because...
Not that one?
Oh no! I should have nuzzled! Oh no. Oh sweet! Passimian's paralyzed. Yay! Well, to be fair, the shiny Eevee is technically still a party Eevee, so anybody could use it. To be honest, I didn't. Oh. Oh. Well, that's very convenient. I'd ask what flavor of coffee that is, but I'm not entirely sure. I was going to say, how many problems have you solved, and how many are you willing to talk about? There's actually a couple more that I don't think he would have solved, but I could be wrong. What was the Paragon of Goodness? He could have fixed things. Okay, so attempt number 1 kind of worked, but I also wasn't necessarily paying attention. Also, sand. So this time we're going to go in with vanilla. Also, listen, I can't solve depression so easily, so I can help, but I cannot cure it. My guy, like I said, you're a paragon of goodness. I would not be surprised if you actually indirectly found a cure somehow. You and about how many others? I think the answer is yes. I don't think I wanted. Also, the Urian Paxard. What? What? Is that a Dragon Ball reference? Oh. Which one? Ah. You know, I've heard good things. I just need this one. Ah. And if it's a shiny, I'm going to laugh. Well, yeah, because the freaking Eevee you got as shiny in that game was from a freaking distortion. Bird! Orb! Get the orb! Why is he aggressive? That doesn't make it better. Well, it's Pokemon Hunter pulled from the future, quote unquote, and arguably the past because, again, the fossils. Best starter of his gen. Yeah. Yeah, I would say out of the trio of Gen 7, Rowlet's the best. Row and Layton, which is the Fire Cat. Which, hot take, I'm not the biggest fan of Layton, actually. Yes, I would! I mean, you would have to. It's called scared. Okay, this raid is going to. My boy! My fossily boy! Yeah, Shieldon's kind of mad that he's pulled into the future. Just ah! Who are you? Where am I? What? Why is there a skeleton of my mother? Rock slide! We're almost done. Ow. Ooh. Nice, nice. Good damage. Also, that elective regen, so I'm happy that it was taken out. Now, that limits me to about half my moveset, but I don't need to worry about it. I expect your words to be paired up with several fists of fury. Also, they're grunts, and also with the way that May is playing them, I wouldn't expect much. There's a reason in the first interrogation, Laura had to point out like that. Look, you're not doing what they told you would be doing. You were actively hurting people for no reason. Which went over about as well as you would expect. There we go. Yeah, no, that's kind of the gist of, I think, what you're gonna get. Yeah, so I wouldn't necessarily be surprised. That is technically Patrat too. My possibly boy again. That's only a 3-star. Where am I going now? You good? Looks like we're going up here, which is perfectly fine. Do do do. Also, what's here? It's technically the evolved form of Stantler. Well. Technically generation, because you can also get a weird year in Gen 9, but you have to be... Hey Coffee, could you please look in your chat real quick? Because there's a highlighted part that I'm not sure if I should allow or deny. Okay. Just figure I ask because yeah, I know I'm a mod for you, but at the same time, I'm gonna have to steal it when it shines. We might be here for a while. Hello. Can I just call you Amp? Because you... that would help. But anyway, Amp. Welcome to the stream. And you could probably hear it, but I am with my friend, or okay. So, faint smile. That's what you would like to be called. Cool. But I shouldn't have to explain much. I'm here with my buddy Coffee, who's played, and we have an egg. Hopefully you got the charm. I don't. I don't, actually. And to be fair, that turtwig got shine for me, but that's fine. My luck with Masuda has actually been fairly lucky so far. Because I've had 3 Masuda hunts finish early at 74, 87, and 143 encounters. So it's really just a matter of which egg is it. Nice. I have my coffee. It's technically a hydrate, but still. Grookey and 12? I have what I have in hand. Also, Grookey and 12? That is very nice. Well, there we go. There's our egg. Back to the counters real quick. Right now I'm working on my last starter. And then I will have one form of every shiny starter. Okay, cool. Well, realistically, it's not. Also, thank you for the follow. And I really hope that you... I really hope that you get that last starter. Can I ask what you're going for? And Chikorita will get tossed into the line. Yeah, it doesn't. So I'll just have to get water at least after. I'm kind of in the middle of something. That's a 4-star Raichu. I don't need that. So we're going to go over here. Oh. Nice. Oh, so you're actually... Oh. Nice. I really hope that you get that Chespin. Chespin is... It's a great shiny. At least Chespin and Chestnut are really good shinies. Children's a different story. Uh, and you got a couple clips as you streamed as well. That is very good. Faint and Smile, we are doing this for content. Oh. Ah! Mudbray. My guy, I'm just trying to get to the thing behind you. I was going to say, we're having a tea discussion. What? I'm surprised that we're talking about tea at this point. Alright, so where is Kratos? There you are. There is Kratos. Kratos is competitively built, by the way. I did raise him from a Minky, just so we're clear. Also, no, Chespin is not Grass Ashwat. Chespin is not an otter. And also, Rose's favorite tea is a red tea. Alright, I just need one last person to confirm and we can jump into this raid. It'll be relatively quick. Define version exclusive. Yeah, which you can only find them in PLA. Bolus or red tea has a sort of vanilla nutty flavor. I will admit, I'm not sure what would qualify as a red tea. Yeah, you've got Ursa Luna, which is the evolved form of Ursaring. You have Phil, which is... Oh, you're just... And it's actually really cool. Subtext behind Vascular Genocide. So, back to the tea discussion, because now I'm actually really curious. What's some of the more common, like, quote unquote, red teas that we can get? Which, that was brought up in my chat. Yep. That was brought up in my chat. Are there any others? There's a thing such white tea. Okay. Also, yeah. Perfect. Ooh. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Probably most commercial teas just black tea. Huh. You know, this is the perfect shiny hunting discussion because I've actually learned something today. I learned about tea. Also, rubus, which is part of an African herb bush, apparently. So, thank you, Chats. Thank you, Chats, for teaching me something. Black tea, white tea, and green tea all refer to how cooked the tea is. Okay, so white tea is just less cooked? And yeah, because it's not cooked for very long, so the flavors don't really develop. Also, this Tinkaton is frozen. No, coffee. The Tinkaton is frozen. This is actually a good thing. The game has not frozen. If the game was frozen, I would be a lot angrier. Well, it's got the condition frozen. Now it does not have the condition frozen. Okay. So black and white tea are smoked, typically. Right? Because most of the time, the Brits needed it for travel. Though ironically enough, where they got their tea from was originally China. Which, fun fact, that whole tea trade, led into something... Well, I was going to say, that whole tea trade, led to something that I don't think I can necessarily talk about on stream. Because, well, yes, it's a part of history, it also deals with some, unsavory things. That's the small part about it. I'm talking about a full-scale war that happened because of the tea. And it was also tied to another... wrong war. Wrong war. Yeah, I might need to just spell it out for you. But I'm talking more about the Opium Wars. The Opium Wars. Yeah, I assume that you would have at least talked about it in school, because it's one of those things where... Well, why am I not surprised? Excuse me. Oh, really? I thought our education system was rough. To be fair, stuff like the conquest of India and by extension the Opium Wars. I'll get back to the tea point in a second because that is actually a very interesting point. To be fair, I actually ended up learning about that from a YouTube channel by the name of Extra History, which is actually very entertaining, albeit possibly a little bit biased. But anyway, And whiskey was discovered accidentally because one captain brought it back in the day, brought tea that had been messed up. I try not to fully curse on stream, but it also depends on who I'm with. Messed up, and the British nobility actually liked it, so ergo, white tea. Black teas have a more flavor, or fuller flavor, but they need to be steeped longer. Okay, cool. Again, I'm learning stuff. I knew that ginger was a very common thing to add to tea because it also helps with the stomach as well. I didn't think the British added limes to tea. I thought it was more of a lemon thing. Well, that and also citrus, which helps. I realize I'm dating a tea nerd, but still, it's nice to learn about stuff. And it gives me something to talk about. Because, as many people have actually pointed out, shiny hunting is just talking streams with something interesting going on in the background. So, this is giving me something to talk about. Which is cool. They added... Oh, that's right, they added citrus to help with scurvy. Gimme Ghoul! I've already got a golden go, but still. He's here, so I might as well collect these little guys. So if I want to go for another one... You know... I'm actually going to allow that. Yeah, or at least in the context, I will allow that. If you guys start getting mean, then we'll have to tweak things. Well, it's not so much take for granted, it's just there's the stuff that I never really thought about before. So yes, I do have a full party of eggs. I'm at that point where if I don't get a hatch, I need to check and make sure that I've got a full party. Because my Talonflame is doing her job very, very well. Also, it's nice to know that Automod is actually working today. So... Well, it was actually funny, because no, not everybody drank tea. It was originally alcohol. So like beer and then gin for the longest period of time. And then it switched over to tea and coffee. And the British just latched on to tea. If that makes sense. That's why all the popular British ones tend to be bergamot or orange and lemon. What exactly is bergamot, if you don't mind me asking? What exactly is it? Yeah. It's like, I've heard of it, but I don't know if it's like a spice blend or if it's like an actual food. And yes, I might be numb. that's not the right menu. Oh, so it's a small Italian pear? Oh, oh, so it's a type of orange. My chat is saying that it's a type of orange, but it could also be an Italian pear used in perfume. Oh. um, we might be derps. We might be derps, which. Hmm. Alright. So the oil and extract is what gives Earl Grey its distinct flavor. It's also not orange. It's not orange at all. It's green. And hot take, Hisui means Sneasel looks cool. Sneasler is less cool. Like, as much as I love the Hisuian forms, the only design for them that's actually super cool is like Overquill to a certain extent. Weird Ear, shiny form, notwithstanding. And yeah, it's just it's the feather. Or is it the feather or is it just fur? Yeah, I would think that it's a bit of fur that's in the shape of the feather. Also, back to Bergamot, because it's gonna be perfectly confusing and you're gonna love it. It's an orange that's green. Uh, I personally love this. Also, to those who are just lurking, thank you for lurking. I'm sorry if this conversation does not interest you in the slightest. Oh yeah. Well, tomorrow I don't necessarily plan to stream because I've also got a D&D session, which I've got a I've got a session 0 like after this. So we might be I don't know. For for Stormward? I don't know. That's more of a Noah question. Like I will admit, if I pop up in Stormward Shore, it's usually because something's happened with Rose and I need to pass along the message. Which even then, depending on the severity of the message, usually it's just a straight up DM to people. That's Rose. And also, that was a couple weeks ago. I thought, oh. I have a blend of bourbon black tea. Oh. That's an interesting flavor, but isn't conducive to drinking a lot of it. Oh, that's right, because you work tomorrow, but then you're off for the rest of the week. We're not actually gonna do the Bluesky raids because they're easy and I really don't need a ton of terror shards. Like, if it's easy enough that I could clear it in one shot without switching Pokemon, I'll do it. But the main goal is to just hatch eggs. Where's the next? Okay, so it's gonna be here, here, here. Actually, we might go up and around into Glaciato. So we're actually going to stop off at the auction and see what we can get. And we're because you're flying type currently. Oh, because you wear that bulky. Okay. Okay, cool. Got it. I'm not gonna fully read that message because I don't want to expose a ton of info, but yeah. So I'm just I mean, the way that coffee started is actually really interesting because a goat herder decided to let his goats roam, as you do, and the goats actually ate a specific berry. And they started to act strangely and or caffeinated. So the goat herder took it to church, or oh gosh, I think the Middle Eastern equivalent of a church, and they initially the monks. I'm going to use monks because again I'm quoting this off the top of my head, so take it with a grain of salt. The monks initially casted the quote-unquote beans, or berries in this case, into a fire. Because they thought it was... They thought it was the devil, so the best way to get rid of it was to burn it. Because it's reasons. Well, the beans ended up roasting, and it smelled so good that the monks took the beans out of the fire and drank the liquid. And thus, coffee, or at least as we understand it, was found. No? I was going to say, that's a completely different origin story. Tiny Squirtle! I'd rather not. I'd rather not get into that. And the short answer is yes, you can roast cacao beans like coffee beans. In fact, that's how you make chocolate. And then you would grind them. Well, you smash them. Then that mixture gets cooked a little more, and then depending on, I think, the percentage of... Oh gosh, I remember seeing this somewhere, I forget. But I think it's the percentage of cacao that determines the quote-unquote type of chocolate. No, we're not getting into that. when two coffee beans love each other very much. Like I said, no, we're not gonna get into that. If you do that again, I will put you in the timeout corner. Oh. Like, it's funny, but it's funny, but time and place, and I don't know the audience. So I want to make sure that children don't see something they shouldn't. My guy, that's just gonna make it worse. Considering we were children at one point, you might have been an eldritch being, I'm not entirely sure. Saying don't look at something just makes it worse. So in other words, you're basically doing a secret stuff. Right? Hey, Skyrox! Hi! How you doing? Welcome to stream! I apologize. I apologize for anything that makes you go, what the heck is this? I'm the same one of the two of us, remember? Big. Like I said, you're effectively doing the Superman story. Yeah, I was here the other day. I have no idea what to expect. Good. Good. And you just happen to land in the Midlands. And you just happen to land in the quote unquote Midlands. Interesting. Yeah, I will admit, I initially thought about throwing some lore together, but no. I find it easier if I'm just playing myself and I'm technically the straight man to you. I find that easier than trying to do something else. On it. Hammer time! Wham! Ooh! Ooh, we're just gonna stick my frame. This is another job for Kratos. Let me find him. Man, she's gonna come after you. I want to do let anyone in because there is actually a point of the coffee, or not coffee, but chocolate discussion that we were having. But speaking of the brewed cocoa, they actually roast, ferment, grind beans, just like coffee, and it's called brewed cocoa. Brewed cocoa. Um, I'm sorry if it's me. Oh. Which I believe that's how Mexican hot chocolate is done. It's the dancing cat. The little cat. Aw. And I mean, well, you only get like a certain number of emote like spots. Mm-hmm. He's adorable. Uh, but you said what? East side of the West Midlands. To be perfectly confusing. Mm, basically, the environment is what. Yeah. It's actually a very neat concept. Hmm. Interesting. Also, the connection to the raid failed? Huh? What do you mean, no? Exactly. Let anyone join, because I do have shell bell. But Mexican hot chocolate is mixed with hot peppers. I don't I don't think I don't think they're hot peppers, but I do think they're like certain kinds of chilies. Which, speaking of chilies, I can smell it. My family is making chili today, so oh, that's gonna be so good. That's gonna be so good. And yes, we do add beans to our chili. Yeah. But the reason I say that is because predominantly in the South, at least in the South, you don't put beans in your chili. And yes, don't tell the Texans. uh, but yes, I knew that you were talking about the chili with an E. But on the topic of the chili with an E, my family is making chili with an I, which uses chili with an E. Just to be perfectly confusing. And oh, chili cheese dog. I'm sorry. And it, yep. Um, no, some chilies aren't that hot, but yeah, kind of the point. And it depends on what type of chili and where. Yeah. Well, you're also overseas. Um, there's a reason I said don't tell the Texans. Because the people who typically don't put beans in their chili are, I believe it's like Texas, Arizona, like that that particular area. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, because that's extra code. Texas. Yeah. And to the point of Texas is weird. Texas is Texas. Like, there are several reasons why. Oh. And it's arguably true, especially the freaking egos of some people. Anyway, back to shiny hunting, because that's kind of what we're here for. Or at least, that's what I'm here for. Uh, damn it, no, yeah. Damn it, no, I want chili. Honestly, I'll see if there's anything left after the Thanksgiving holiday. Like, yes, I'm going to have a bowl now, but if you want some... Hi, Tatsu! You mean in-game, right? Yeah, that's where we might need some outside help. I'm literally or hi. Ooh, Pacifian. Again. Yeah, we're gonna bring in Carmela for this one, because even though we don't, Carmela does not have the type advantage, she's gonna be sturdy enough to handle it. Um, I haven't actually gotten, like, drunk before. I've had alcohol before. It's not my favorite thing in the world. Hard cider is the only alcohol that I'm actually, like, I like drinking. And even then, it's gonna be a rare occasion. It honestly depends on the bartender making them. Yeah. Also, well, doesn't sound bad. Yeah. Also, well, side note, one of the members of this raid is called Shrimple Man. And there's one with the ferret. I really don't think that that's a shitty ferret. Yes! Well, arguably, yes. If it's any more than that, then we're going to have problems. Hmm. Yeah. Well, it's a case of I'm actually really concerned about me getting even remotely close to that point. Because, to keep it simple for people, my body is broken. Oh, Flory did not bring up the shiny ferret. Aw. Start with the salt cure. I mean, it's worth a try, but I want to be around people that I trust if I'm gonna do that. But I do like White Russians and Moscow mules, which again, I'm willing to try it. I want to be around people I trust though, just to be safe. You're not supposed to stir it. I thought. Why? Which, again, I'm kind of hoping that this stream does not get flagged by Twitch now. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's a case of we can't really go into detail about stuff. And taste the vodka, they've done it wrong. Oh, that Necrozma basically carried us. Thank you! Oh, yeah. Oh, that's been something that I've been meaning to try. And a Irish coffee. Because it's basically just coffee with creamer, but the creamer has alcohol in it, so I mean, yeah, which props to them. Yeah, we're actually gonna go. Um, are we reaching a topic that we should? Well, I figured. Yeah. Do not insult anybody. Like, regardless of where you are and who you are, don't insult anybody. Uh, um, nah. Mhm. But I will admit that is one like type of cuisine that I would love to actually go over to England and actually like have. Irish pub food. There's just something about it that just kind of works. Palooza. Food out of an Irish pub. God. Maybe. Yeah. Mhm. And also, Han, it's not just a heavy like Irish population. I think it's also German uh, as well. And I'm not going to say the city name because that would dox you and indirectly put me at a bit of a risk. So, there's sass. Like I may have only like spoken with both of you like once, but there is sass there. Yeah. And yeah, with the basic demographics of the Midwest being predominantly women here too, that that's a part of it. At least the beer's good. Yeah, and I'm trying to think. Guinness is yeah. Is that were they always a stout or was it a whiskey and then a stout? Okay, and yes, this is a testament to the fact that I do not drink very much. And you hate. I hate that I'm adding. No. Mhm. Oh, that's gonna get you plastered real quick if you're not careful. Yeah. Also, which demographic do you hate that you're adding to, if you don't mind me asking? And this is to my chat. Just so we're clear. Oh, I am in one of the laggiest parts of the game. I don't like this. I do not like this, but the Pterodon's over there. Hello, Dun. I'm sorry, Don Dozo! Uh. Oh, the whole German thing. Well, if it's any consolation, um, I'm not necessarily German, but I am Polish. So I'm similar area. Ah. And then Dad's side, we think. Well, Dad's side's weird. At least in terms of ancestry. Because we initially thought that it was Irish. Turns out, no, it might be Flemish, which doesn't exist anymore. Which is interesting. I'm not sure if you were trying to make a joke there. I appreciate it. Oh, I can't bring Kratos into this. Well, yeah, because they're big and floofy. So we are going to bring Blitz into this raid because Kratos could handle the steel typing, but Bombardier might have a flying move on it, which could cause problems. Going on with Milotech. Okay. Darkus! Hi! Wait, is Darkus in... Oh, he's in chat. For a minute, I'm like, does he want to join in on the call, or... Because I'm not going to say no. Very rarely. Congrats, you found a rare spawn. Alright, Bombardier. Face the wrath of this raiding squad. Only one of whom is shiny. Ah, sadness. That was a very way of telling Clefairy to just get in the ball. Game? Game? I think my game froze. Or at least it's not doing what it's supposed to do. Yeah, I'm gonna have to back out and and redo this. Hello, Darkus!
How's it going?
Also say hi to chats, because there are two. We're not merged in any way, but...
Just a collab stream.
Yeah, you vibe. Ladies and gentlemen, the third voice is that of Darkus Serial, who is a wonderful streamer. In fact, I'd give you a shout out if I wasn't. Well, short answer is I'm kind of incompetent when it comes to chat commands.
That's fair. I am.
So I might need coffee to do the shout out for me. That was weird. Also, thank you, coffee. I loaded in the water of Castle Royal Lake. Thank you. Okay, go follow him. Um, but still. Oh, yeah, that's with the @ symbol there. That's why the raid command didn't go through. Okay.
Yep.
I didn't think you had to put the @ symbol there.
Mm-hmm.
Good to know. For future reference, we're doing that now. Oh, I'm
I
currently
still find it
in.
weird that the English is the only language that doesn't actually have a name for the @ symbol.
Um,
Literally every other, I believe, literally every other language on Earth has a name for the @ symbol except for us. Mm-hmm.
so it's one of those deals of, yeah, we do have a name.
It's
Just the
just
most
what it
basic
the
name.
name is to symbolize is what it
Yeah.
symbolizes.
Oh.
Yeah.
That reminds me, I still need. Well, I can afford to shiny hunt Absol because is Absol in Scarlet and Violet?
Nope.
It's not.
It's not.
Well, they also
Absol's
did
just one of
Steel
those.
Dirty
Absol's
too.
just one of the forgotten Pokemon, really. The only reason it was in I think the last game it was in Sword and Shield, and they really didn't do much with it. Like everything else.
Regardless, I'm gonna have to shiny hunt it in Sword and Shield.
Can't transfer it over to Scarlet and Violet, unfortunately.
Regardless, I can still say that I hunted an Absol.
Yep.
And if it's any consolation, they also didn't add Steel to Scarlet and Violet, which that makes me mad.
Mm-hmm.
Especially because there's a terrarium biome that it would fit in perfectly.
Mm-hmm. Same with Absol, technically, the mountains.
Yeah, I can see it.
Because, I mean, Absol are known to live in mountains anyway, so isolated and away from people.
At least Stealth Rat can actually do damage in that game. It's not just an entry hazard. Oh, I'll tell you what. Seeing that Stealth Rat actually did damage in PLA, that threw me for a loop. The fact that Stealth Rat actually does damage in PLA threw me for a loop.
Huh. Interesting.
Because it usually doesn't. Oh, double hit. Which, again, threw me for a loop. Oh, this Bombardier is just... Wait, what? How? What? What do you mean?
What happened?
I got knocked out while I was in the battle menu. What? What the heck?
Yeah, I know, it's really annoying.
Oh, this... I think this raid is actually... Oh, wait, I'm being attacked. Why? Rude! Why am I being attacked? Like, one of my other teammates is just actively attacking me.
I saw that. The Arceus turned and attacked you.
Rude! God damn it, Kaiser. Sorry, I like doing that. Still, what the heck? I'm the one hosting this. The fuck?
What is it using? I didn't even see what attack it used.
It used chilling water, which is super effective damage.
Yeah. What the fuck?
But what? Like,
Did they want to be the one to like land the finishing blow or some shit?
either way, we're not gonna do it. What the heck?
Are they a troll?
That is rude.
I wonder if they're a troll. Trying
I
to
genuinely hope they work, 'cause I'm pissed.
You can't chat with
can't. Yeah, you can't say anything in raids.
There's not really a chat. It's just this other person had an Arceus, and they were using a super effective move on Sam's Pokemon.
Talon Flame.
They were
Instead of
actively
attacking,
bombarding,
yeah.
they were attacking Sam's Pokemon. I wonder
don't
if they're
know.
I wonder if they're a troll. Just basically, they get a laugh from making people fail.
Well, they succeeded, and I'm genuinely hoping that the next set isn't like that. Because yeah, I've had people throw in the fact that they wouldn't, they wouldn't do anything. But that's the first time that I've actually had somebody attack me for the majority of the raid.
On multiple times,
no,
over
it
and
wasn't a
over and over
misclick.
again. That's not a misclick. Like every turn from whenever I got here, immediately I saw them attacking.
Yeah,
And then,
that was intentional.
yeah. Doing it over and over again, that is absolutely intentional.
Which, chat, if you're ever playing this game and you're in a raid and somebody's doing that, don't. And don't be the person who's doing that.
Yeah, nobody likes people who do that.
That's rude. Okay. Take 2. Well, technically take 3 because the first one was a technical error. But at least one of them was not my fault.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, both of them were not my fault. But still. Let's try to, like, outspeed this thing. Admittedly, my talent... Ooh. This thing is Rock Slide. That's not good. I'm just using... yeah. Just a hi! But this raid is going much smoother than that. Okay, Bastiodon, you can only choose one. Yeah. Well, that and it's so big that it would probably have difficulties trying to get the treat that it wanted. I'm not sure if he could, because the head plate is so big. I'm aware, and I'm saying, oh, dang it. Okay, that was a misplay. That was a misplay on my part. everybody's attacking the target, which is nice. I.e., not me. I need to
Found
get that
something
one
very
last
cute. I
hit.
shared it in the muted chat.
Give me a second. Also, that Jolteon was freaking adorable.
Yes, that Jolteon is precious.
It's a link. Hang on. If you do, I'm going to laugh. Come on, guys! A little more! Oh! This is adorable!
You saw it?
No. Yes! I see it!
It's a worldly boy.
He's just a little wheel. He's adorable. Hang on. I'm going to know. Actually, no, I cannot post that link in chat. So, for those who are wondering, it's a future paradox form of Spiel known as Iron Molar, and it's adorable.
Yeah, that's a no.
Yeah, if it doesn't try to fight you first. Dark type. Yeah. The sooner I can get out of this lake, the better. Because there's only like one Pokemon that I'm particularly fond of in this lake. Well, yeah, there's only one that's like in the lake that I'm fond of. Also, we are over the 2-hour mark. How are you feeling? I would say at least 2:30. Because again, I also have another commitment. Yes. Cool. Which means I need to figure out a raid how to get in the delay. And I'm almost through the box. We're making great progress because I'm almost through the box. Egg in. Nice. Whee. Going up. And I'm probably going to check the Snover outbreak that I have off stream and just see if I get a shiny Snover. How about that? Bye, Tatsugiri. Bye, Tatsugiri. You need that. Ooh, quick one. Always helpful. How can it done God? I'm sorry, what?
Why are you in there?
You're huge! So yeah, the next one is gonna be this one over here, which means I have to go back in the water. God damn it. I'm not a fan of the lake itself. Which, the main reason for that is predominantly Veluza. I don't like Veluza very much. Like, yeah, it's a cool Pokemon, but why does it have to be so aggressive? And we got an egg. And I did mess up my counter for Squirtle, so I'm not going to click the counter if it is the Squirtle. It is. It's a Fuecoco! It's a Firecrack. Also, the body is red.
Nice.
So it is not shiny.
Shiny hunting for Coco.
I'm doing what is known as a Masuda roulette. So I've generated a bunch of eggs via Masuda method, and we're seeing what shines first.
I would have
So
traded for
far,
that.
yeah. So far I've gotten Quaxley, Bulbasaur, and Charmander from doing that.
I would have traded for that Coco.
If I get another one, I will. You know what? you know what? There are several things that I want to trade you, so I'm actually going to put those in a box. Because I know you need some Scarlet exclusives as well for your decks.
Yep.
Is this the... Yes, this is the right... This is the Passimian that I do want to trade you.
Oh, that's cool. I think I've got a Simian.
Hold on! I doubt you have a shiny one. It's... The Passimian is one of the duplicate shinies, and I did say multiple times that if I get a duplicate shiny, you're the first person I'm going to ask. Okay, that's an English fortress. Good to know. Where's... That's a Violet Paradox. What Scarlet Paradox forms do you still need?
The Scarlet ones, I have.
Yeah.
I need all the Scarlet ones. I don't have.
Okay.
Any, I only have the Violet ones. With the
Okay,
exception
hang
of the Blueberry Academy ones. The hidden the Indigo Disc and all that.
Yeah.
I haven't progressed the story far enough to unlock them yet.
I know that's a Scarlet exclusive for you. I know that Skytank is also a Scarlet exclusive for you. Here we go, Skytank. That was the same box as Great Task. I'm sorry if this is kind of a sidetrack, but it's one of those deals that I really... It's just easier if I just get a box together.
Yeah.
Because I know I at least have all of the I have most of the deck centers for the Paradox ones. The only one I don't have is Slitherwing. So that's Great Tusk. I thought I also had a Driftwood. I thought I had a Driftwood. Oh. Found it. Okay. It turns out that I have less than I thought I did. But I'm at least getting stuff for you that you don't necessarily have. In fact, I think the only one that I'm not going to give you, at least as of right now, is Morpeko, because the only Morpeko I have is shiny.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I'm like, that's not a duplicate shiny.
Morpeko, that is... Evolve form Pick Attack, right?
No.
Or...
Trumby
wait,
can
no.
do cannon.
Right, Morpeko, I remember now.
I was going to say, Morpeko's Marnie's ace. How could you... Huh?
I'm tired from work.
Ah. That explains a few things. Also, egg. If it is a Fuecoco, I'm putting it in the box. It is not a Fuecoco. It's a chikorita. Which could help you with the blueberry dex if you want it.
Sure.
Finally. But Darkus, do you want it or do you not want it?
Sure. If you don't mind. You can always trade it back if you need it.
Right. It's a chikorita, my guy. I can get plenty more. Actually, yeah, you said you needed Fuecoco for the dex. Do you need Quaxwell too? Or not
I've
Quaxwell,
got,
but
I got the event Dots Quaxling, so I got that.
yeah. Okay. I suppose it would help if I asked you what you needed, because I know why you're doing this. Stars means that it's a guaranteed second stage. Or second horde. There's a Fuecoco that I can put in Darkus's trade box or the trade box. Um, do. Do not hurt him. Do not hurt my boy. You can't see it, but just picture a very, very fucking stare from a blanket tree. Hmm. But, Darkus, if you have, like, time, doesn't necessarily have to be tomorrow, but, like, sometime next week, let me know and we can pull off.
Yeah.
For stuff. Where am I going for this last little bit? I think we're going to go. So set his destination, and then we will go to this. What did you do? Oh, you found the outside Bullion, or rather, it found you. Gimme cool. Come here. Thank you for the coin. I've already got a golden go, but I'm in the habit of just collecting them. That means I have to soft reset in order to the gimme goals, which I need to swap over controllers. So hold that thought. Hold that thought. This is why we have backups, kids.
Yep. You always have back controllers. F2 sitting on a charger right in front of you right now.
I've got two pro controllers. The one that I was using, I just got off of Amazon for like $30. And then the Nintendo like pro controller is like $80 or $90, which is pricey. Change the group in the order. There we go. Crisis averted. Um, but yeah, just let me know when you're free and we can figure out trades.
Yep.
Um,
Oh yeah, I
I'm
forgot I had
also
the
willing to
Bulbasaur.
help
Yeah.
you with Pokemon that evolve through trade, so keep that in mind.
Yep. I actually have I have 2 boxes specifically for Pokemon that evolve through via trading, or by having someone just online at the same time for like Finizen.
Oh, huh?
Because you need to have someone in a link or in the Union Circle, another player, and then you level up your Pokemon to evolve Finizen into Palafin.
That's how Finizen evolves?
Yep.
That is... Hold on. That doesn't seem right. I'm
I looked it
checking
up.
this.
Yeah. It's weird.
I'm checking this, because that doesn't seem right.
I thought it was weird too.
Finizen evolution. Holy crap, you're right. Finizen evolves into Palafin at least level 38 while connected to another player via Union Circle. That is weird.
It is very weird.
Like, at least with Pomo to Pomot, Riddler to Rabscat, and Bramblin to Bramblegast, those make sense. They're annoying, but they make sense for the game. Palafin does not. So congrats
I'm
on the
gonna go ahead
capture.
and register all of my Paradox Pokemon.
Nice the
Do I need
title.
to like exit out for it to register as they have been registered in like the Scarlet Violet Pokedex?
As long as you put them in home, it should register just fine.
Okay. So it's not a case of like I need to like close it, let it save, and then open it up and put them back in or something.
It would be a good idea if you did let it save just in case anything happened.
Yeah, just to be on the safe side.
Yeah, considering you've had a history of corruption.
Yep.
I don't mean to bring that up, but yeah.
Oh, I know.
Considering your history, the more saving you do, the better.
Yeah. Well, believe me when I say that sometimes saving doesn't help. Because there's no cloud for Pokemon.
They're technically used in Nintendo Switch Online, but I think you need to buy something extra for it, I think.
Well, I think that would be a worthy investment. It's a shame that's not probably pre-built into the system, like saving to the cloud so you don't lose it.
Keep in mind, I'm not necessarily sure, so take what I say with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
I
do
could
have
very well be wrong.
Don't worry.
Ooh, 5-star Honchkrow. And Blitz is actually another... is actually the Pokemon for the job here. So we're just gonna
I
do
forgot
that.
I had the Hisui and Quillfish.
So do I. If I want to evolve it into Overquill, I'm just gonna transfer it to Arceus and level it up there. Or just bring in an Overquill. But anyway, back to Gimeagle for a minute. I don't think I'm going to shiny hunt it, actually. Because the chest form Gimeagles, you only get like a certain amount of them.
And aren't they all like shiny locked anyways?
I don't think the chest form is.
I'm not entirely sure.
Because I know the raid ones were not. It's just getting a shiny in a raid is very,
Annoying.
very difficult.
Mm-hmm.
But if the Gimeagle actual chest form could be shiny, in the overworld, you would have to soft reset for it.
Mm-hmm. But I remember
And
hearing
contrary to
someone say-
popular belief, I don't like doing soft resets.
yeah, soft resets are really annoying.
Well, if you're doing them on a DS or a Game Boy,
It's
it's not
easy as hell. But on Switch, God, it's so tedious.
it's not it's slow. That's the main
Mhm.
problem.
Yeah, that's why I say it's tedious.
Which I think that's kind of one of the main complaints that I have for the Switch Pokemon games. They're slow, at least mechanically.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and we are at 2:30. So I will wrap up once I either beat the raid or fail the raid. One of the two,
Whatever happens.
whichever happens first. But yeah.
Checking for duplicates that I have. I have another Flareon.
But well, like I said before, since we don't necessarily have the time to do like trades on stream, let me know when you want to do that.
Yeah.
Because I also know that your work schedule can get a little nutty.
Yeah, especially when they change last minute with absolutely no warning. Like they did this week. Well, technically 4 next week, but they changed it.
They
Monday.
only gave you like a couple days notice that it was changed, which is not it's not great.
They didn't even give me notice. I was told by another coworker who looked at the schedule.
Oh, joy. Drizzle! The Drizzle Pelipper! Yay!
Hang on, that's UK versus US law. So
Yeah,
that's
I'm
not
not entirely
really
sure the nuanced details of because this is for next week, not this week. Well, technically, today is Saturday, so technically in like 2 days worth of time. So
yeah, it technically it might be enough notice, but the fact that they didn't
and they'd probably make the argument of we have the schedule posted and up. You could have looked.
yeah.
Yep. But that's what happens when you work at a corporate. Oh yeah, I do need the evolved form of Grubbin as well.
Charge a
I'll have to
bug
look
or
at it.
charge a bug or Vikavolt.
Both. I
Let
think.
me beat this raid. I'll put the Vikavolt in the trade box.
I mean, they're bug types. They evolve really fast. I could just put one in my team and go face off against a couple.
Grubbin to charge a bug does. You need a Thunderstone after that.
Oh, I have plenty of evolutionary stones. A lot of them.
All right, I'm just saying that I can put it in the box if you need it.
I do appreciate it though. I know it took me forever to find a freaking Flabebe.
It's not your fault. They're so slow.
I know they're so freaking tiny.
Floette is still better. Which is yet another Pokemon that I don't want to shiny hunt for because it's so small. Or at least if I'm going to shiny hunt it, I'm going to shiny hunt it in Gen 6.
Well, there is a way to identify shinies, and that's just using the auto battle. Your Pokemon will
Yeah,
not go after a shiny Pokemon.
yeah, I've done that. But knowing my luck, I don't trust it. I don't trust my luck.
I've actually tested it too, so I know it works.
Yeah. It's just one of those deals of I don't trust myself, and I don't want to have to rely on the auto battle, considering that I've had my Pokemon go after targets that I didn't tell them to go after before, so it's like, no, not that one, the other one. Ugh. All right, Honchko raid is done.
Nice.
And on that note, give me a minute
Oh, my flip.
to drop a save and also put the Vikavolt in the trade box.
It's a Floette.
I do think I have a Florges if you want to breed for it. And granted, I could probably try to snag you an extra Ditto if you wanted.
I think I've got a Ditto as well.
Now where is the Vikavolt? I thought I had it. There you are. Hi. Hello. Let's do this. Let's put you here.
There's Gallade. There's Flabébé. Found it.
Now, keep in mind
There's
that
Ditto too, right next to it.
keep in mind that the Vikavolt in question is from a Chinese game. That shouldn't affect you for your home decks.
As long as it was caught in Scarlet and Violet, it'll count.
Yeah. I'm just letting you know because I wasn't aware if you actually had the quote unquote not knowledge or not.
So the
I've
Vikavolt
honestly kind of
involved.
stockpiled up on
Yeah, and since you do have a Ditto, I'm also going to put the Florges in the box as well.
So that way you can breed for it if you want.
I do have Flabébé. I found it. It was right next to the Ditto.
Okay, next question. Do you have Florges?
I do have a Florges.
Okay.
The white flower one.
I've got red, since you don't need to go for a form dex, that's fine.
Yeah.
But I think that's all that I need.
Pyroar. I've got both
I
forms of
will-
Pyroar just to be on the safe side.
Yeah, you don't need both forms, I don't think. Yeah, I think that's good. We're gonna drop save here, and then I'm gonna do my outros because, well, it is that time. And I'm also gonna set up a raid command, hopefully properly this time. Actually, that's fine. That's fine. So, with all of that said, yeah. I hope that you guys enjoyed today's stream. Please make sure to leave a follow and ring that notification bell so you'll be notified the next time I go live. On the YouTube channel, make sure to like, comment, and sub over there so you don't miss a recap. VODs are typically up within 1 to 2 days, depending if I remember to do so or not. Please make sure to check out my friends Dark Mysterio and Chaotic Coffee Boy, as they are also wonderful streamers and do a variety of different content on their channels. Back to the Twitch side for a minute. If you're feeling particularly generous, I do have a Ko-fi link in the about section of the Twitch channel, and and in the description of the YouTube vids. You don't need to donate. I would appreciate it if you did. And I just found who I wanted to raid. Hang on. Let me mute that. Uh, did the Ko-fi link.
Excellent.
I've also got a portfolio of D&D homebrew. If you guys want to check that out, it'll be in the about section of the Twitch channel and in the description of the YouTube vids. I think that's everything I need to cover in terms of plugging. So now we're actually going to go raid somebody that I have recently found. Their name is Captain Napalm. They do a lot of shiny hunting. but today they've dipped into the world of RuneScape. So,
Oh,
nice. Nice. But we are going to go say hi to Captain Apom. Please be nice. And I will see you all next time.
Okay, so it looks like it did register him, so that's good. Excuse me.
And I'm really hoping that.
56 hours and 55 minutes.
But I'm also going to jump out of the call because I've got other things to prep for.
Yep, have a good one.
So, it was nice talking to you guys. Darkest, please make sure to let me know when you want to do those trades.
Yep. Why does it say they're all holding? Or is that saying they're holding an item? Or is that nuts? I have no idea. Or is that saying they're registered? Maybe it's registered. Yeah. Oh, shit. What's up? Were you telling him to hold on?